Parents of Reddit, how do you have sex when kids are around, and what's something embarrassing that happened? My toddler came into our bedroom to find me on top of wife but under the blanket. Toddler climbs onto my back and starts bouncing up and down and shouting ride ride. My wife was laughing so hard I thought she would pass out. I lost my focus. Wife and I resumed later that day. It was chilly, so we had our blankets mostly over us doggy style. My 5-year-old daughter walks in and asks what we are doing. Without missing a beat, my wife said Daddy's just rubbing my back. My daughter then asked for a drink. Asked her about it when she was an adult, daughter has no recollection of it. Back rub became our code word for sex after that. My wife has epilepsy. We were very engaged in a 69 position, and due to the noise she was making, her 15-year-old son came to see if she was okay. Left as soon as he saw what was going on. The next day we were at a friend's and one of the people there had on a shirt of lizard sex positions. Her son pointed to one and said, "That is what Mom and TBH were doing last night." That is when she found out he had been in the room. I'm from the other perspective, and let me tell you. It's loud and all I hear is them going ham. I was having sex with my wife and I got a text. We finish up and I look at my phone and it was a text from our son asking if we could stop whatever it is we were doing. Apparently we weren't being as quiet as we though. So embarrassing for all involved. Years ago I met this woman and we ended up fooling around in her bed. She was going down on me and her son walked in the door. That little boy's puzzled face still haunts me to this day. He is probably in his mid to late 20s today and possibly could be hunting me down. We were getting it on in the shower after putting the kids to bed. Kid walks into our bathroom as I'm bending mommy over in the shower, glass shower doors. Kid proceeds to say, "Daddy, what are you doing to mommy's butt?" A friend walked in on my parents having sex once. My dad accidentally ended up coming on him. Always use Vaseline. Put it on the bedroom doorknob so the kids can't come in when you are screwing. We both work from home so most sex happens then. If the kids are home, they are either in the living room watching TV or engrossed on tablets while we try to be quick. Several comments here mention being quick. Does life with kids reduce the number of female orgasms? Our kids are grown and out of the house, but I need to kick my dog out of the bedroom when my GF and I have sex because she is obsessed with smelling our crotches when we are going at it. She would be happily snoozing on the bed, but as soon as we get it on, she is all over us with a "let me smell you look." I've been engaged in doggy style w/my GF and suddenly there is a wet dog nose on my butt. I'm 23, when I was a very young kid I remember I would often sleep in my parents' bed, as many of us do. But sometimes they said no and I would throw a fit. They told me, "One day you'll understand," and I was so confused for many years, until I got it. What a time. Locks on doors. Mom and Dad are changing. Mom and Dad are wrapping Christmas presents. Mom and Dad are doing their taxes. Mom and Dad are brushing their teeth. Mom and Dad are doing something boring that you can't be part of that will take as much time as it takes to finish what Mom and Dad are doing. Easy. Grab a bunch of chips and candy, turn on their favorite cartoons, and quickly disappear. If they are older, give them some money to go shopping. Brah, you just do those little snot devils with some good old cough syrup and bam, the lady of the night comes out to play wo-a-o-a-o. When the kids are taking a nap or when they go to sleep. We haven't had any incidents with being walked in on because their bedroom is right next to the living room. We have a gate leading to the kitchen, after going through the kitchen is our room. They are too young to be going in the kitchen alone, only 3 and 2, so no problem there. Kids are asleep upstairs, we do it on the sofa downstairs. Sunday morning, kids wake up earlier than us and go downstairs, so we quickly do it upstairs before they storm into our room demanding breakfast. We don't. And #X200B. 3 years and counting. No vacations because of COVID, no kids going over to friends' houses, nothing. We work, we come home, kids are home. Kiddies are always there. Kids. Everywhere. Not a parent, but I beat bloodbath in geometry - so please say well done and give me a virtual pat on the back, thank you. 2 weeks ago, our 6-year-old daughter came to us and told us that she knew what we did the night before. We were livid. When we asked her what she was referring to, she told us that she's mad that we ordered takeout while she was sleeping. She saw the wrapping when she woke up. I forgot to put in the bin. We were relieved. We were craving food after sexy time and none of us wanted to cook something. Ha ha ha, these stories. Not mine but my mom's. Apparently my older brother, when he was maybe 3/4, walked in on my parents and I guess my mom was on top cause my brother yelled, "Can I ride next?" OMG, I would have died. We usually wait until they are all asleep, so really late at night. We used to do it downstairs late at night until our teenage son came down super late one night for a glass of water to see my husband standing in front me at the couch getting a you-know-what. Since then we make sure we are behind a locked door. We have a pretty elaborate system to avoid embarrassment, each step more complex than the last. 1. Put a lock on the bedroom door. 2. Close the door. 3. Lock it. Both of us laying on our sides with the blankets covering us and the TV on. Can easily stop and then we are just cuddling. It's weird how things seem to happen at bad times. If they are going to walk in, seems like 50% of the time it's when he's finishing or just finished. Also, your toys will be found at some point if you just put them to the side or under the bed. You close the door. I mean, the door is right there. That's what it's for. This will not be the most difficult decision that you need to make as a parent. When they were young I told them Mom and Dad need to talk adult stuff. At 15 I called my youngest a cock blocker and now they know, when I say date night, what it means. My ex-GF's kids are her 4 chihuahuas and they are on the bed, on the pillows staring at me, licking my face, behind me sniffing, asterisk. She never shoos them away, never mentions, hey, want me to kick them out for privacy. We had to be quick with a towel after because, oh, and dog hair everywhere. I would feel bad if I said anything so I didn't. After about a dozen or so times I gave up on this form of dog eye style, not my bag baby. Usually we put on a movie if it's during the day and run upstairs, but usually we do it really early in the morning. One time we were doing missionary, and Reepy going at it. It's one of those where her head is hitting the headboard but she doesn't care. Then my son enters my field of view because he wants to give mommy a hug. Usually you try to dig deep and have enough energy to stay awake longer than them, then you attempt to be quiet enough not to wake them while you do what you're doing, and yet somehow you still end up hearing your doorknob jiggling and hearing a 12-year-old outside it shouting, "Hey! Why is this door locked? OMG! Are you having sex?" My dad is an airline pilot. After 2 weeks of international travel he would come home, walk past us without a hello, and then a precise 20 minutes consistent thud and muffled noises would come from upstairs. Haunts me to this day.